Yo, what's good, people? What's good with y'all, man? Salute to all y'all, those who are subscribing, those who watch with silent eyes. Today, man, something just a little different, something that's on my heart, something I want to talk to y'all about, man. And y'all see that title, man, making better choices in fucked up situations. And it reads just like it sounds. A lot of us, we presented with a lot of bad situations. Some of us living in even more detrimental situations, you know what I'm saying, fucked up situations that we're in, maybe caused, by our hand, or maybe just life circumstances, and we get the feeling a lot of time that woe is me situation comes about to the mind because we fucked up. We just in a bad situation where things are not getting better. You know what I'm saying? In some situations, they're not getting worse, but they're not progressing the way we want them to. So you need to lean on some things that's going to comfort you in making better decisions, planning and plotting to get yourself out of a situation that's no longer conducive for your way of living, for your way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get into an environment where it's not conducive for you, it becomes toxic. You know what I'm saying? And it sets off a pattern in your mind that this kind of living environment becomes destructive, not only to the way you live, but the way you think, the way you behave, the way you operate out here in the world. So making better decisions helps with that. Now, what can my fucked up situation be? It can be that, I'm bad with money. It could be I got 3 or 4 baby mamas. Or vice versa for you ladies, you know what I'm saying? 3 kids by 4 niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that happens. But you gotta make the best of the situation. For us, majority of us in this life, man, you were taught to make do with what you got, to get what you want, to get a better life for where you want to be. Maybe just for today, maybe just for the next 2 weeks, maybe for the next month, but we got to think further than that. We got to think, actually, this has to be a way of living, making better choices. This is what this really all boils down to, making better choices for yourself. Even if you already in a fucked up situation, whatever your situation may be, you got to make better choices. And a lot of times we're not in good places to make those choices. And I said again, your living conditions, your thinking pattern, all them things right there, and what I mentioned earlier can be part of those things that's making you live a certain way, to make you feel a certain way. So, but some of this shit comes down to just, pure laziness, being stuck in the rut, feeling like this is how we should live. This is how we come up. We try to get over on people. You know what I'm saying? And this is not everybody. There is exceptions to the rules. There is people that make it out of their situation, whatever their situation may be. You just got to make better choices. You can't get nowhere doing the same thing, man. You can't open new doors with old keys, man. That does not work. If for some chance, if by some chance it does work for you, you become an exception to the rule. But you still gotta plot and plan a better way of living. A lot of times we not consciously woke based on our situation. And we have a lot of different situations that's come about in life and for our future. You know what I'm saying? What you doing now versus what you got planned for your future is 2 different things. Because sometimes some people plan for today and not plan for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't think past tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we are in the situations that we're in. Again, you could be bad with money. You could have a bunch of kids. You can be antisocial. You know what I'm saying? You could be poverty stricken. You could be, bound by materialistic things in this world. You know what I'm saying? That's your hold. That's your vice. Them the things that you have to come to grip with to make a better you. You know what I'm saying? You have to escape certain ways of thinking and find some new things to think about, to do for your life. What's going to get me to point A to point B? What's going to make me, a healthier person? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a lot of different things that's going on in their life. Whether you don't make enough money in this world, you know what I'm saying, to live the way you want to live, or live comfortably until you get to where you got to go. This is all about your motherfucking choices. But there's room for growth, man. You just got to see it. You got to sit down with yourself. And right now, in the kind of the state that we in with this pandemic, with this corona thing, it gives you a lot of time to reflect on yourself, what you want to do, because there's only but so much entertainment you're going to provide, you know what I'm saying, for social media. There's only going to be so much house cleaning you're going to do. There's only going to be so many books you're going to read and get so much sleep, and anything you can name right now during this pandemic, you know what I'm saying, which is also a bad situation, but you have to limit the things that you do now. You have to spend more time with yourself, getting in tune with yourself to making these better decisions. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the stuff that I'm speaking on is past, present, and future, because you're not where you used to be. You're farther along than what you was. Now, sometimes we have we take a step back from time to time when we feel like we done made strides in our life. I mean, I'm talking about monster strides, but you're still in the same place. I've even felt like that sometimes. But you know what? You keep striving. You keep pushing. You don't stop. But you have to get in the repetition of making better decisions for the way you want to live. Because if not, you're going to continue to stay in this fucked up state of mind that you're in, thinking about things that's taking you somewhere that ain't even happened. Could happen, but haven't even happened. And you dwelling in it. That's not a remedy for a better life. That's a disaster waiting to happen in your situation that you're in, which is fucked up. Now, I'm saying it like this is because it needs to hit home. And some of us need to really sit down and do some self-reflection in the choices that we make, and look at why are we making them same type of choices. You know what I'm saying? Even being a person who cut corners, taking a lot of fucking shortcuts in life, will put you in a situation that you didn't need to be in. Or, from time to time, them bad decisions that we make will lead to positive consequences to a degree, if you catch my drift. You know what I'm saying? But that don't work for everybody. Some people they won't take that initiative to do that, man, because it's too much. It can cause too many problems. But that worked for some people, man. But if you want to live your life a certain way, man, you got to put in the work and and disciplining yourself with better choices, even in fucked up situations, yo. I'm saying it so it can hit home for you, so it can resonate with your soul. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, it could be cheating. It could be, you know, you putting yourself in these situations. Only you putting yourself in these situations. Nobody else. So you need to get with the program and how you live in life, how you feel about your life and the people around you. Because they can't make it for you. They can't make the choices for you. Now, in some situations, some people have made some fucked up choices for us or for your family or for your friends, and it has affected everyone around you. Even then, after you wallow in the what was me situation, you still have to, reality hits, shit you got to do and take a step back from and really evaluate what it is that you do. You're going to make some mistakes and even making better choices for yourself, because sometimes it's not always the right situation for that time. Because a lot of times you can make a right decision at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. it's kind of crazy to even say that, but you can make a right choice, because a lot of times you could be standing on principle. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a situation that this doesn't call for principle, this calls for, thinking to get yourself out of a situation, out of a bad situation. So you got to know, man, but that goes back to the self-reflection. You know what I'm saying? If I was in the worst possible situation I could be in at that moment, what decision do I make? Do I stand on principle, or do I make a decision that's going to, get me out of the situation or get me home to my family? That's all up to you. Or are you making decisions based on principle to show somebody else, to prove a point? These are all things you have to ask yourself. But you have to make better choices in fucked up situations, man. Because I said your situation won't always be good. I don't give a damn how much money you got, how much, anything that you have in life. Life takes over. Life happens. There's some things that you can't afford to give away. You know what I'm saying? You even can be making bad choices with your time and the energy that you put into people, places, or things that's not gonna help you by leaps and bounds. It only helps you for the day. You're only living in a moment for that time. But we gotta learn to make better choices. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it right there. I'm gonna end it right there. So I appreciate y'all for all who come through, man. All who like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what it is, man. Y'all be blessed, and I'm gonna keep it pushing until the next one. All right.